city, it's so pretty, historic scene. Now I'll take you, I'll parade you down Bourbon Street. We're gonna party here, party there. We're gonna party everywhere down in New Orleans. Da 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 da. Fly down, or drive down to New Orleans.
I wanna go to New Orleans.
That city, it's so pretty,
Like me,
historic
way
scene.
down yonder in New Orleans.
I'll take you, I'll parade you down Bourbon Street.
Oh, down.
Hang out with all the hot spots. Hang out with the big shot down in New Orleans. Now let's fly down, jump in the car and drive down
Right down.
to old New Orleans.
I wanna go to the New Orleans.
Now that city, so beautiful and pretty, historic scene.
Down yonder in New Orleans.
I'll take you and I'll parade you down Bourbon Street. Graduate you, party here, party there. You'll do it everywhere down in New Orleans.
Play like him. He was trying to battle me.
Adam glitched you out on that one.
Oh yeah,
Embrace it. Embrace it. Yeah, I feel that. I was just thinking that in my head.
Don't you remember at the very beginning of the song, Grady? You played Paul Margaret. You played that. That's why I played. That's fucking.
I like when I be hearing them music together back to back. I be forgetting. Yeah, they threw you for a loop.
I'll just get over there in a second. What do you guys want to do? Let's do a freaking when you're smiling.
Yeah.
Another roll off?
Coming around that mountain. Come.
Thank you.
You want to do that one too? You ready? You want
Thank
to?
you very much.
Smiling? Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, key that's it. Leave that. Come around.
It's hard to play music a little bit. That's crazy. That's like reverse solo.
I know it.
What song?
Don't play it.
We can do something.
You don't know it. He don't want to know it either.
Do a dreamboat or something. Dreamboat? Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know that.
In my dreamboat.
I played it before.
One, two, one,
forever on that river. When my dreamboat comes home. When my dreamboat comes home. On that river. My dream no more will roam. On that river. I will meet you in and I greet you.
On that river.
Hold you closely in my arms.
On that river.
Moonlit water will sing
On that river.
all the tender love you bring.
On that river.
We'll be sweethearts forever.
On that river.
When my dreamboat come on home. My dreamboat come on home.
On that river.
My dream no more will roam.
On that river.
I will meet you and I'll greet you.
On that river.
Hold you closely in my arms.
On that river.
Moonlit water will sing
On that river.
all the tender love you bring.
On that river.
We'll be sweethearts all forever. When my dreamboat come on home. When my dreamboat come on home.
On that river.
My dream no more will roam.
On that river.
I'll meet you and I'll greet you. Hold you closely in my arms. Moonlit water, they will sing
On that river.
all the tender love you bring.
On that river.
We'll be sweethearts, oh, forever.
On that river.
When my dreamboat come on home.
So you heard of that?
We only got 15 left. So.
Special.
That's how I play though. First time.
We got a bunch of breaks. We got long breaks, actually, like an hour.
Yeah.
Like long breaks.
That's the beautiful.
So it'll be chill. Till 4:30. 3 or 4. So we got breaks, and they got food.
That's a bet.
Alright, what's the?
Everyone together.
I see trees are green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, oh, oh. I see skies are blue, in clouds of white, the bright, blessed day, dark, sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh yes, the colors in the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, also on the faces of the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how do you do? But what they're saying is, I love you. I hear the babies crying, wah, wah. I'd watch them grow. They'll always learn more than I'll ever know. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. What'd you say, Kels? Yeah, Kells. Oh, yes, the colors in the rainbow, so pretty in the sky. Also on the faces of the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? What they're saying is, I love you. I hear the babies out there crying. I'd watch them grow. They'll always learn more than I'll ever know. I think to myself, think to myself, think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh yeah, going home. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh
Caleb, y'all, make some noise. Gotta let them know.
Take my victory lap, bro.
Yeah. Can't play with them.
This is a lot of people.
All right. Get on the neck. Move. I got a picture tape back. I got a photo shoot. What you said, Bill Bailey? Got a little crazy on that. What you said, Bill Bailey? I'm walking, yes indeed, I'm talking. You and me, I'm hoping you come back to me. I'm walking, yes indeed, I'm talking about you and me. I'm hoping you come back to me. I'm lonely as I can be, praying for your company. I'm hoping you come back to me. What you gonna do when the well run dry? Are you gonna run away and hide? I'm gonna be right by your side. Pack your bag and say goodbye. I'm walking, yeah, indeed, I'm talking. You and me, I'm hoping you come back. talking about you and me. I'm hoping you come back to me. I'm lonely as I can be, praying for your company. I'm hoping you come back to me. What you gonna do when the well runs dry? Are you gonna run away and hide? I'm gonna be right by your side. Baby, ready, ladies, do or die. I'm walking, yes indeed, I'm talking. You and me, I'm hoping you come back to me. We'll be back after these short messages, folks.
We got one more song.
Oh, we got another one for you. Now when the saints go marching in, when the saints go marching in, I want to be in that number. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Now when the sun refused to shine, when the sun refused to shine, I want to be in that number when the saints go marching in.
From the Ernest N. Morial Convention Center, this is the 2023 Western Governors University Commencement in New Orleans, Louisiana. This commencement is for master's degree graduates. This is a live broadcast and will be available for replay on YouTube and WGU's website.
Well, good morning. We're about to convene the 92nd commencement of Western Governors University. I am Linda Battles, Regional Vice President of the South Region at WGU.
Hello, everyone. I'm Manny Gonzalez. I serve as Regional Director for the South Region. We welcome you all to the Big Easy, home of Cajun cooking, Who Dat Nation, legendary music, and these remarkable graduates.
Woo! Graduates, families, and friends, thank you for joining us as we celebrate this special occasion. Our ceremony is being recorded and streamed live over the internet, so a special welcome to all our online guests joining us across the country and around the world.
That's right, Linda. What a great gathering of night owls worldwide. Now, if you're able, please stand for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Good morning and welcome everyone to New Orleans. Thank you, Amber Swanigan of Bothell, Washington, for an inspiring performance. Amber is no stranger to the spotlight as she sung the national anthem for various events, including Major League Baseball and WNBA games. She is a busy mom to 2 young daughters and is active working in the fitness industry. Amber recently completed her master's degree in curriculum and instruction from WGU. Thank you again, Amber. It is my privilege to convene the 92nd commencement of Western Governors University. On behalf of the entire university and our Board of Trustees, we welcome our honored graduates and congratulate you on completing one of life's great accomplishments. Congratulations. Also joining are 400 additional graduates who are celebrating virtually with us today. We're delighted to have you, your families, and your friends with us as we celebrate your accomplishments. Thank you for being here. WGU graduates, I hope your memories of this day will remain with you forever. Each of you have accomplished something extraordinary. Your graduation is a milestone reached and a dream achieved. It's the culmination of challenges faced and obstacles overcome. You each have taken a unique journey to make it here, and your determination and perseverance inspire all of us and mark a pathway for others to follow. Given that children of college graduates are 10 times more likely to attain a degree, you have not only enhanced your own life, but that of your families and the generations that will follow you. WGU was founded in 1997, near the dawn of the internet. Our 19 founding governors had the foresight to see technological advances as an opportunity to adapt, even reinvent higher education, to make it more accessible and affordable, to improve its quality and relevancy, and to increase its focus on students and delivering value for them. Ultimately, to change lives for the better, even hundreds of thousands of lives. Today, just 26 years later, more than 310,000 individuals have graduated from WGU. Think of that. In roughly a quarter of a century, more than 250,000 individuals' lives have been changed through education, along with the lives of those, their families, and communities. And we're just getting started. Today's milestone represents an unprecedented level of dedication, persistence, creativity, and resilience. And for that, we congratulate and celebrate you. At this moment in history, the world needs individuals exactly like you, those unafraid of new challenges, those with the tenacity to surmount the insurmountable, with the foresight to anticipate the unforeseeable, and the flexibility to adapt, and the commitment to persist no matter what. Those who have shown us that there is only one way to go, and that is forward. I'm reminded of the adage from Benjamin Franklin, energy and persistence conquer all things. And so it is. The education you've received here at WGU has prepared you to persist and no doubt conquer any challenge you face. You're now equipped to move yourselves, your families, your communities forward, and we know you'll be successful. You join only 13% of adults in the U.S. who hold master's degrees. Many of you are graduating today with a family member. We offer special congratulations to those who are sharing this accomplishment with a loved one. WGU is also grateful to be recognized year after year as a military-friendly university. We are especially proud to recognize the military members who are graduating. We thank you for your service to our country. You may have noticed that our military graduates are proudly wearing red, white, and blue cords today to symbolize their service to our country. We thank these brave individuals, and will you, our military graduates, please stand to be recognized. Thank you so much for your service. Also joining us are many of our WGU faculty and staff. Please put your hands together to show your appreciation for the time and dedication they put into their work. Thank you. And now I'd like to share some facts about today's graduating class. Of the 474 earning master's degrees today, 25% of you are the first in your family to earn a college degree. We extend a special congratulations to you. Your average age is 39 years old, the youngest is 22, and the oldest is 77. "74% of you are women. Congratulations. The average time to earn a master's degree was 2 years and 4 months. 35 states are represented here today. The state with the most graduates is Texas with 156. Our graduate who traveled the farthest to join us today is from Homer, Alaska, some 4,605 miles away. I think we all might imagine why that graduate chose to come here at this time of year. Each of you have an amazing story that has led you to this point. Like Daniel Creed and Antonio Romayor, two of WGU's distinguished alumni, or Paula Bradbury from Texas, a longtime WGU advocate and now a master's degree graduate. Dr. Sam Bala, a respected cardiac surgeon, is also earning his degree in management and leadership. We know there are hundreds of stories and accomplishments worthy of highlighting, and we urge each of you to highlight your story with your family and friends. You all work diligently to reach an educational milestone that will change the course of your own history and influence future generations. Thank you for allowing all of us at WGU to play a part in the fulfillment of your dream. It has truly been our honor. And now, we will hear from two of your fellow graduates as they share their respective journeys to earn their degrees. I'm delighted to introduce Bianca Cooper, Master of Science, Management and Leadership from Athens, Texas. And then we'll hear from Lindy Eubanks, Master of Business Administration from Collierville, Tennessee. Please join me in welcoming Bianca to the lectern.
Thank you. Thank you. Chances. When I look back at my life, I am so thankful for the chances. Thinking back to my childhood chances, I had the chance to grow up in this country, and literally in the country, if you can't already tell from my accent. I had the chance to have two parents who deeply loved me. I had the chance to grow up with my siblings, who remain my absolute best friends. I had the chance to grow up in Louisiana and have the best food in the country. I can say this with confidence because I have traveled to every state except Alaska and Hawaii, and nothing beats Cajun cooking. Now, let me tell you about the chances I never had in my childhood. Because of my parents, I never had the chance to go hungry. I never had the chance to go without clothes on my back. I never had the chance to go without a roof over my head. I never had the chance to go without knowing love. I am so thankful for the chances. A little while after I graduated high school, I was set on joining the military. I know you're all looking at me right now, standing a whopping 5'1", wondering why that thought ever crossed my mind. I wasn't interested in spending 4 years in college because that felt like a lifetime to me. So I met with a recruiter, I took the military entrance exam, and I was taking all the steps I needed to join. Something kept telling me that this wasn't the right decision for me, but I couldn't understand why. What I didn't know at the time was that if I had decided to join, I would have missed the chance to spend the last few months with my mom that she had left alive. I am so thankful for the chances. Fast forward a few years from then, I ended up going into healthcare, and I was working with a traveling health company. After 3 months of working in the field, they asked me to take over the entire department. We were negotiating salary, and my business degree, or lack thereof, came into the conversation. I knew I could do the job and that I was the right person for the job, but because I didn't have a master's, I was begging them, please take a chance on me. I promise I'm worth the salary. Several years after being at this company and continuing to grow, I had life changes. I got married, I had children, and I no longer felt comfortable with all the travel that my position required. I resigned, and I felt comfortable doing so because I now had a business degree and a lot of experience because that employer took a chance on me. So I left that company for a new remote position at a tech startup company. I quickly realized that startups can come with a lot of challenges. Challenges excite me when I have the chance to change them. I was quickly coming up with new ideas and processes, but because I wasn't in a position to implement them, I felt so overwhelmed, I decided to resign. Within hours of sending that resignation email, the CEO of the company called me. He said, listen, I knew from the moment when I interviewed you that I wanted you to take over this entire department as director, but I wanted to see what you could do first. All these challenges and ideas that you're mentioning let's fix this and revamp this department. I was shocked. I was 28 years old, and I definitely didn't think I would land a director role before 30. That CEO took a chance on me, and I broke every company record that department had. Thank you. I now knew I wanted more education and knowledge on being an effective and strategic leader, so I decided to pursue my master's in management and leadership with WGU. I had some amazing people in my life, including that CEO, who took a chance on me. But because I took a chance on myself and got my master's, I have monthly messages in my LinkedIn inbox from companies wanting me to join their leadership team. Let me tell you what a WGU degree can do for you. A WGU degree can take you from begging an employer like I was, please take a chance on me, I promise I'm worth the salary, to companies coming to you, please take a chance on us, come work for us, and we will beat whatever salary you're at. Thank you. If you don't want the traditional four-year college route, you can do it, and WGU can give you the chance to. If you're a single parent with major responsibilities and little time, you can do it, and WGU can give you the chance to. If you're unhappy with your career and you want to do a different degree so you can explore other options, you can do it, and WGU can give you the chance to. If you have any doubt in your mind that you can't, you can, and WGU can give you the chance to. Graduates, congratulations. Go out there and take those chances. Thank you to my family and friends, Angie, Jay, and Aaron. I love you so much, and you inspire me every day. To Weston, of everything in life I'm most thankful for, it is the chance to be your mommy. Thank you.
Welcome, graduates. If you told me this time last year I would be graduating with my MBA and standing here in front of you, I would have probably laughed in your face. Wow, what a difference a year makes. I am so glad to be here with you all. My journey has reaffirmed to me the significant value of education. No matter what challenges we face in our lives, whether it is a loss of a loved one, financial or career hardships, or trying to be an example to our children, the value of furthering our education is something we will never regret pursuing. There is nothing I can say that you haven't already thought yourself. Our dedication, determination, grit, and passion is why we are all here today. The drive within ourselves and the support from those around us undoubtedly helped maintain our drive to finish our dream of earning our degrees. Getting my master's degree was always a dream of mine, but not one I ever thought would come to fruition. It was either not the right time, too much money, too much commitment, or something that would just be considered extra in my career. But dreams do come true. Again, despite our circumstances, education has the power not only to transform careers, but our lives as well. Last year, I was told my entire department at work was being eliminated. And the first thing I thought, after crying and feeling a little bit sorry for myself, was I needed a new job and I should go back to school to earn my MBA. First focus was a job. And after applying for 128 jobs online, 25 job interviews, and yes, I kept a spreadsheet, I finally did secure another position within my current company. And now I could focus on obtaining my MBA. I thought about earning a master's degree a lot over the years, to be honest, but this was a wake-up moment for me, and it was the catalyst for me to actually do something about it. I, like many of you, was terrified at the thought of going back to school. The constant questions in my head were oftentimes overwhelming. What if I fail? Is it too late in my life to pursue a master's? Am I too late in my career for it to make a difference? Or have I been out of school too long? I found the answer to these questions didn't matter, and there wasn't a valid reason to stop me from knowing what I needed to do. I needed to continue my education, to gain and increase the knowledge and skills to further my career and be more qualified and attractive as a candidate for future job opportunities. I am so thankful for my friend Ashley, who told me about WGU. Ashley is a current student and a huge ambassador of the university and encouraged me to enroll. She expressed the degree programs being 100% online, the competency-based courses, and the ability to start a new course just as soon as you completed one without a specified schedule or time period. I am proud to say Ashley will complete her master's degree in educational leadership in May. I am grateful for her not being afraid to share WGU's vision and her pursuit to continue her educational journey. After my conversation with Ashley, I went home that night and without telling anyone, I applied to WGU. This is even before I had received my current job offer, which started July 1st of last year. After being accepted, I then discussed it with my husband. I started my degree in August 2022 with the goal of trying to complete a 24-month program in 18 months. With the drive, commitment, perseverance, and the strong will and determination my parents instilled in me, I am proud to say I completed my coursework in 6 months and 3 days. I think I slept for an entire week afterward, to be honest, and I think I'm still catching up on sleep months after completion. It was honestly the most challenging yet rewarding experience I have endured in such a short time. My degree is enabling me to be open to new ideas, and it has reinforced the power of setting a goal and exceeding my own expectations. It's also built my confidence that I can succeed anywhere, and I can go after jobs and opportunities I want to provide a better future and financial stability for my family. Completing my master's degree was the culmination of multiple steps in my life's journey. Obtaining my master's wasn't the first time education was made a difference in my life. The value of education is felt by my family in many different ways. 13 years ago, my then husband passed away, and I was forced with making a decision about moving my life forward. I knew education was critical for my success, and I also needed to provide for my 8-year-old son. But now I had to do it, sadly, on one income rather than two. During this time, it was an important commitment for me to keep pursuing my bachelor's degree, now more than ever. Although it took me 16 years from start to finish, I completed and was able to instill in my son the value of education. Education is valuable, regardless if it is a technical degree, a certification, or a bachelor's degree. Education is the catalyst to provide for your future. Fast forward to today, my son Connor is currently getting his bachelor's degree in commercial aviation and doing it while serving in the U.S. Army Tennessee National Guard. Thank you all for your service. Connor, I am so incredibly proud of you. Although you started college in the middle of a pandemic, you have overcome obstacles with the dedication and determination to finish your degree. You have been a great motivation to me for many years, and I hope you will continue to be a motivation to yourself as well as others. Connor has realized what I did many years ago. Education changes lives. To the countless individuals who have touched my life and were my support system, my husband Jeff, for always having faith in me and never doubting me. To my awesome friends and family who always had a word of encouragement. My program mentor, Carolyn Morsko, for the weekly phone calls and motivations, and many, many others. All of these individuals were there to lift me up, and when I just needed that additional push to finish. I love that I was able to have WGU provide the opportunity to reach this goal. WGU helped us complete our dreams, helped us get over our doubts, our fears, and our failures to see we could make it and we could accomplish this goal. No matter what your life circumstances are or were during this journey, we are all officially WGU graduates. You can clap. Be proud of this accomplishment and congratulate yourself and take pride in knowing you completed this journey because not everyone does. Each one of you will remember the journey, the struggles, the highs, the lows, but most of all, the excitement of today at this commencement ceremony. Remember where you started and take the knowledge you have gained. Reach for your career goals and dreams. The pursuit of education and learning is timeless, and every day we are living, we are continually learning. Congratulations, and welcome to your dream come true.
Thank you, Bianca and Lindy. It is truly remarkable. Bianca, it's so wonderful just to hear how you've experienced love in your life and also shared that love. I love the reference to startups. Any of you graduates out there who are part of startups, you know the challenges that she referenced that come with them. I certainly like to joke about that startups, there's only one rule for strategy. It's called the Indiana Jones version. Like right when he blows up the plane and he's asked, is like, well, what are you going to do now? And he's like, I don't know. I'm making this up as I go. That, to me, seems like what the life of a startup is. And so thank you for your perseverance through that. The other thing that I think we learned from you, Bianca, is that education flips the script. That instead of you having to beg, you have others seeking your talent and all the knowledge and skills and capability that you're bringing, and that you actually are in a position to live a self-determined life. That's what each of you are exemplifying for each of us. So thank you for that. Lindy, thank you also for your drive and your passion and your grit for overcoming doubts and seeking only answers. Thank you to Ashley, who referred you to WGU. One of the things that you may not know is that our largest referring source is all of you, students and graduates who had an awesome experience at WGU, and that our graduates are actually more than twice as likely to refer friends and colleagues to WGU because of the experience that they had here. Thank you to Ashley. And I will just say, Lindy, is that spreadsheets are my love language. So, if we want to share later, it might be wonderful. So thank you for ultimately making that extra a reality, and that I hope that we didn't charge you for those extra 3 days. So thank you again, Bianca and Lindy. Let's give them a round of applause. Congratulations to you both, and thank you for sharing your stories. I'm now pleased to introduce our commencement speaker, Kevin Carroll. Raised by his grandparents in the greater Philadelphia area, Kevin spent endless hours at the neighborhood playground where he found his calling, a red rubber ball. His subsequent pursuit of sport and play, also known as his red rubber ball, plus his love of learning has led Kevin to becoming an author, a speaker, and a social change agent. Kevin is an author of 4 highly successful books. He has helped turn creative ideas into reality for organizations such as Nike, Starbucks, Adidas, Walt Disney Company, Target, Procter & Gamble, Columbia Sportswear, Mattel, the National Basketball Association, and many others. Kevin has dedicated his life to advancing education, sports, and play as a vehicle for social change and success. He was honored to address the United Nations as part of the UN Year of Sports for Development and Peace in 2005, and is an ongoing advisor and active supporter for many global social innovation organizations. Kevin was named by Success Magazine as one of 19 seers changing the world. Please welcome Kevin Carroll.
Good morning. Come on now, this is a celebration. Good morning. Good morning. That's what's up. See, we supposed to have some energy up in this piece, right? I mean, let's be real here. This is a celebration. So thank you. Yes, we've got like a little horn, right? Like we in the club. We're not in the club. But we will be probably after this. Bianca and Lindy, I just want to say your words were so catalytic to me, and you said and shared different things that I'm going to actually talk about. So you were setting up things that really I'm going to echo. And they were profound. They were loud to me. Grit, resilience, gratitude, the ability to find that extra gear, that extra energy. I always say that doubt is success testing you. See, when doubt came and it wanted to be that competitor, that foe, you stood up to doubt, as all of you did, because doubt is always there. That's our self-talk. And I think the more that we recognize that we're competing every single day, right, and that competitor, you versus you first, right, and then all the other things that you will encounter, you all represent how powerful we can be when we lift ourselves up first, but surround ourselves with people who encourage us and believe in us. right? And maybe lovingly shove us toward our destiny. So thank you for your words. I really appreciate them, and they were inspiring to me to be able to share my message today. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. And then also all the veterans, you should know that I'm a 10-year Air Force veteran. So I was actually stationed at Goodfellow Air Force Base in San Angelo, West Texas. By God, you got to throw that by God on the end there when you say West Texas. Those of you know, if you know, you know, right? So thank you very much, yes. So I'm a 10-year Air Force veteran, and I always like to tell people I was working in military intelligence, so I was Black Jason Bourne back in the day. So just so you know, yeah, I was a language translator. I speak a bunch of languages and was doing a bunch of things and keeping everybody safe. And one of the things that I thought was really interesting is that the military helped me discover that I had a gift for languages. And I didn't know that, but the funny thing is I dropped Spanish after 5 minutes in high school, right? But still remember that 5 minutes, es Susana en casa, no en la cocina, donde está en la sala, no en la cocina. I walked out of class. So the military, they test you and everything because maybe you have a hidden talent. And I did. And so when I think about the idea of finding your talents and your gifts and having the courage to actually express them and to pursue something to elevate them and raise your game, that's what you all represent here. This isn't even my speech. I'm just like kind of riffing because Bianca and Linda, you like lit me up. So like this is not even my commencement speech. I will now begin my commencement words. So each of you should have a little booklet that I actually custom created for you all for this moment. I wanted you all to have a keepsake to kind of mark this moment. And I know that the audience, you'll be able to kind of follow along. We'll have these images for you to look at. And so I'd like for you to just turn to the first 2 pages. And I'm going to share some simple truths, some simple lessons. And the first is, and I love that Bianca and Lindy were telling a bit of their backstory, their origin story. And so you should know my origin story is that I was raised by my grandparents. I'm the product of 2 addict parents who abandoned their 3 boys. My grandparents rescued us, and I was raised by a ball, book, and a community of betterment. And if it wasn't for that community, and what I lovingly say, they were all mentors and CEOs, my chief encouragement officers of my hopes, my dreams, my aspirations, my goals, I'm probably not here in front of you. I'm probably a statistic of someone who fell off, who was a victim of their circumstances. But I believe that circumstances never dictate your destiny. I believe that we can find a way to rise above our suffering and circumstances if we surround ourselves with the right people who encourage us. And so the more that I started to understand that, I recognized the importance of education. I loved learning. The first book I ever took out of the public library, Where the Wild Things Are. Yes, 9 years old, I got my public library card. I've been a lover of literature ever since. That book set me off on my education, my academic journey. I started to understand the power of words, the power of reading books, and that reading books makes you better. You all represent that. Lifelong learners, people who can never be satisfied, had that forever curious spirit. I love this really lovely quote from Albert Einstein. I have no special talents, I'm only passionately curious. I have no special talents, I'm only passionately curious. I'm a passionately curious human being. And so I was always seeking new knowledge, new information, new things to raise my game. And because of a ball, book, and betterment, I got an opportunity to rise above my suffering and circumstances. And I didn't let my circumstances dictate my destiny. You all represent that. You represent the struggles, the challenges, but you met it with grit and resilience. You found people who encouraged you, who held you accountable, who checked on your progress, because you have full lives, really full lives. Lots of things that could knock you off track or in some way get in the way of what you're trying to achieve, but you still found a way. It doesn't matter the amount of time. Education is always available. A 77-year-old, come on now. That's a lifelong learner. Hashtag goals. So I thought I would share with you all these simple truths, these simple lessons, and I was trying to decide which way I wanted to go first. So I'm going to actually, for this graduation, rules of the red rubber ball. So commit to it, seek out encouragers, work out your creative muscle, prepare to shine, speak up, expect the unexpected, and maximize the day. Commitment. When you commit to something, my grandfather would say, don't talk about it, be about it. There's lots of talkers and very few doers. Which one are you? So I started to understand that commitment was really important, but you had to be willing to seek out encouragers, your mentors, those loved ones, people who believed in you, right? Because haters show up too, don't they? Yes, they do. Why are you even bothering? Why are you doing that? Guess what? Haters are my motivators. Thank you very much, right? Just step off to the side and watch. And the more that you started to recognize that those encouragers, those people who believed in you, who actually supported you, but also held you accountable, that was that other key piece, wasn't it? Accountability, so that you weren't ducking them or anything, you were recognizing the opportunity that you had, and you kept plugging away and chipping away at it. Work out your creative muscle. You had to be clever and imaginative, resourceful and resilient to get to this moment. You were working out all the ways to discover opportunities and ways when you were up against something, when you were dealing with something difficult. You found a way. You worked out your creative muscle. Prepare to shine. Hey, if you shine, I shine was my motto as a kid when I played sports. I always wanted to include you. I was all about inclusion. I always believed that inclusion is dope, right? I always believed it was important to include as many people as possible when I played sports, right? And the more that I started to think about that, how do I prepare to shine and how do I help you shine? WGU helped you shine. WGU will always be there to get you to where you want to be, right? You found a way to get your shine on because of this degree. And now you're going to shine for others because someone was watching you. See, someone was watching you go through this. They were modeling it. They were paying attention closely. The more that you start to recognize that people do what they see, someone, you sparked them, you were a catalyst for them, and maybe you won't find out from years from now, but they might be in attendance here, they might be watching from a live stream, they might have just been watching you go through this, but you help them now maybe go get their shine on. Speak up. My nana would say, a closed mouth don't get fed. Speak up. You gotta let people know what you want, right? You have to be willing to advocate for yourself, to have the courage to raise your voice on behalf of your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, your goals. Look at all of you. That is the only way that you get to this moment is to speak up, to recognize that. Bianca and Lindy are examples of that, of speaking up and recognizing that I want to raise my game, but I have to have the courage to speak up. Expect and respect the unexpected. Come on now. You've been navigating upheaval and uncertainty, dysfunction and disappointment, all kinds of challenges to get to this moment. And yet you found a way to navigate all of that. Expect and respect the unexpected. And I really do believe this, maximize the day. You're gifted something every single day when you see the light of day. You're gifted 86,400 seconds worth of opportunity. Every single day, that is your gift. My grandfather unexpectedly lost my grandmother. He would actually wake us up in a very specific way. He would tap the ground. That was our alarm clock. And he would say, boys, it's time to get up. And we'd say, Pop up, why are you tapping the ground? But we knew his response. He'd say, well, you're above this and not below it. It's a good start to the day. And then he'd also throw in there, it's better to be seen than viewed, right? He'd always throw that in there too, right? And then he said, how's your want-to today, boys? And we'd say, Papa, my want-to is good. He said, that's right, because you can't do anything with a broke want-to. Gotta want to be better, gotta want to be unique, gotta want to make your ideas, your dreams real. Looky at all of you. You got a good want-to. Every single one of you in this room. And so the more that you recognize these simple truths, I'm gonna go through these little images. The eye, stay curious. Eyes of a child, eyes of wonder, eyes of possibility. When you are curious, the light bulb moments will come more often, right? Where you'll have lots of ideas, you'll have creative confidence, but that child chasing the ball, you can't do it without energy. Take good care of yourselves. Lindy, get some sleep. Take good care of yourselves. You do not have a bottomless well of energy. You gotta take great care of you. Your energy is the way that you're going to get to the baby with the barbell moment, where anything is possible, where human potential is boundless and endless. But you gotta have some fight. That's the boxing gloves. You gotta have that grit and that resilience, which you all embodied. I want you to turn the page really quickly, and there is a little QR code there with Character Lab. So Angela Duckworth, who wrote the book Grit, you actually can measure your grit. That QR code is a short little survey. You can do that when you go home. It's 10 questions, but it actually gives you a grit score. It lets you measure how much fight you have. I like to get sciencey every once in a while, so this is my sciencey moment here, right? So you all can actually measure your grit. It's not just a fanciful thing, it's measurable. You all will have great scores because you represent that grit, the boxing glove, and then the dollar bill sign. I mentioned it earlier. You're gifted 86,400 seconds. What is that saying? Time is facts, right? You didn't waste any of your time because that's why you're here. You maximized every single day. But we also know we can't do it alone. That's the handshake. That's your encouragers. That's your mentors. That's your family and friends. That's your believers. Right? It was a whole community that allowed you to get to this moment. So if you will indulge me, all the graduates, if you will indulge me, would you all stand up really quickly, please? And I'd like for you to turn to the audience, and I'd like for you all to give them a round of applause, if you will. Because those are the individuals who supported you, who believed in you. They are part of your community, and we thank all of you because we can't do it alone. Thank you so much. I thought that they should get acknowledged. I think that's really important. I want to challenge all of you, the starfish. The starfishes do one random act of kindness. I've been actively practicing that since I was 6 years old. One kind act every single day, right? So a random act of kindness can never go off in a bad way. It's really important. So let's all actively practice that because that's about advancing the positive condition within humanity. And dream big. I know this really wonderful insight. If your dream doesn't scare you, it's not big enough. If your dream doesn't scare you, it's not big enough. It should be audacious. You all had audacious plans because you have full lives. There are 5 ingredients to manifesting a dream into reality. DREAM. The D is dedication. Don't talk about it, be about it. The R is responsibility. Having those encouragers and people that support you and holding you accountable. The E is education. Please remain a lifelong learner. There's always opportunities to keep elevating and staying curious. Attitude, attitude, attitude. You get what you give. Bring some stank energy, guess what's coming your way? Bring some good energy, guess what's coming your way? And you gotta stay motivated because you all know this to be true. Manifesting a dream is not microwavable. It's not gonna happen overnight, is it? You gotta trust and believe that hard work never goes unrewarded. So DREAM, stay dedicated, take responsibility, education, 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 attitude, and motivation. And so one of the things that I started to understand about grit, I love this little quote in your book, you cannot be committed to your dream and your comfort zone. You cannot be committed to your dream and your comfort zone. And I'm a big believer in 2 things, curiosity and energy. And so my grandfather always wore a hat, and so I typically will have a hat on, and so this is my hat with my symbol, and each of you are going to receive a question mark, exclamation mark. It's called the interrobang. It represents curiosity and energy. Stay curious. This is only the beginning. This is actually the launch pad to what's next for you. And bring that energy. Bring your energy and share your energy because someone's been watching what you've been doing and what you've been endeavoring to manifest, and they've seen you do it. You've brought energy to someone else, and maybe you don't even realize it. So curiosity and energy truly are what I say are the unlocks to life. And I'll leave you with this simple truth. Work for a cause, not for applause. Live life to express, not to impress. Don't strive to get your presence noticed. Just make your absence felt. This is your legacy moment. Keep going. I congratulate all the graduates of WGU. Thank you, be well, Godspeed, peace and play.
Kevin, there's so much goodness in all of that, and so much of what you shared also exemplifies, I think, each and every one of you, our graduates. It's just, a couple things that I just wrote down for my own sake that I'll carry with me is this notion of being, who are your chief encouragement officers? But also the following question to that is like, to whom will you be a chief encouragement officer? That's a great way to redefine a CEO. Circumstances do not and will not determine your destiny. I think each of you exemplify that for us. Don't talk about it, be about it. That is a lovely, easy to remember phrase. Don't just talk about it, be about it. Let your haters be your motivators, reminding us also of inclusion, that you know that in fact when you want your light to shine, doing so also helps others' light shine. That to me is incredible. That notion of just an abundant mentality, that there's room and enough to spare. And so that's wonderful. And of course, this one is fabulous. If your dream doesn't scare you, it's not big enough. I believe firmly in the theory of high expectations. You have shown each and every one of us that you've set high expectations for yourselves, for those that you love, for those that love you have set high expectations for you, and that I know that in fact when we have those high expectations, we certainly advance and progress our lives, and you've shown each and every one of us that that is true. And certainly I would love for all of us to get one of those hats. I might know someone now who could get some hands on one. Curiosity and energy. That is awesome. So thank you again. Let's give a round of applause to Kevin Carroll. Thank you so much. Okay, without further ado, graduates, we now have an opportunity to recognize each and every one of you. So now Dr. Sarah DeMark will confer degrees. Sarah, please come to the lectern.
Thank you, President Pulsifer. And thank you, WGU graduates, joining us virtually from around the country to celebrate your amazing accomplishment. First, we will recognize each of our master's degree graduates who wear a hood bearing the color of their discipline. Then we will recognize our bachelor's graduates. Would the candidates for master's degrees and educator endorsements please rise wherever you are? Upon the favorable recommendation of our faculty and the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and member governors of Western Governors University, I hereby confer upon you the master's degree or endorsement you have earned, to include the Masters of Art in your areas of specialization, Masters of Arts in Teaching, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master of Health Leadership, Master of Science in your areas of specialization, Master of Science in Nursing, or educator endorsement, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations and welcome to the community of innovative, bold, and credible professionals. Please be seated for the moment. Now, our bachelor's graduates. Would the candidates for bachelor's degrees and post-baccalaureate teacher preparation endorsements please rise wherever you are? Upon the favorable recommendation of our faculty and the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and member governors of Western Governors University, I hereby confer upon you the bachelor's degree or endorsement you have earned, to include the Bachelor of Arts and the Bachelor of Science in your areas of specialization, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. You may now move the tassel from the right to the left side of your mortarboard. And now it's our pleasure to recognize you, our graduates from the College of Business, Leavitt School of Health, College of Information Technology, and School of Education. Congratulations, graduates.
Hello, I'm Mitsu Frazier, Senior Vice President of the College of Business. On behalf of all of us here at Western Governors University, including your program mentors, course instructors, and evaluators, we would like to congratulate you on earning your degree. We are proud of your accomplishment and wish you all the best.
Shivani Baltimore, Stacy Ann Barneswell Dowdy, Anissa Barachoa, John Blair III, Nancy Branham, Ellen Branstitter, Brooklyn Burton, Riley Butters, Sean Carpenter, Dana Carter, Melanie Sespuch, Emily Deep, Bayonne Dudley, Michaela Durst, Sunday Falik, Sharon Fortune, Sharia Folks, Joseph Seydu Dean Jenda, Deanna Gibbons, Kayla Hallinan, Victoria Hansen, Tessa Hopper, Candy Huff, Amanda Huey, Lilia Ivanova, Chelsea Johnson, Logan Johnson, Michelle Johnson, Jacob Kirkland, Anil Kumar, Tony Lamontagne, Carlos Landeros, Damon Levy, Kate Arlen Lim, Taylor Luptak, Jane Magpuseo, Tiffany Mausberger, Elizabeth McKinney, Emily McLean, Rebecca McNerney, Brigitte Messer, Lori Meyer, Crystal Nelson Miller, Jeffrey Newton, Kylie Pictum, Elisa Pierre-Louis, Daryl Pilgrim, Shelby Price, Dalivette Castro Quilas, Stephanie Rasmussen, Justin Reed, Jose Rendon, Lauren Repper, Kristen Rondeau, Brandy Schaefer Villalone, Emily Shockey, Miguel Stonecipher, Christina Upshaw, Pablo Vargas, Monica Villa, Samara Vincent, Jonathan Vitali, Marjorie White, Kimberly Weedle, Zakia Williams, Brittany Whittick, Tony Woolley, Kara Wren, Dragana Bulatovic Zertucci.
Congratulations to the graduates of the College of Business.
Hi, I'm Keith Smith, Senior Vice President for the Leavitt School of Health. What an amazing accomplishment. You did it! Congratulations on completing your degree and joining our Night Owl family. On behalf of us at WGU, your program mentors, course instructors, curriculum developers, and evaluators, we wish you happiness and success in all your endeavors. Please stay in touch.
Kelly Atkins, Lillian Amavisca, Leslie Arredondo, Melissa Clethrow, Amy DePolito, Sharon Deskins, Tony Ellison, Eunice Ann Gallego, Thomas Goss, Jennifer Griffith, Jennifer Haynes, Peter Lang, Victoria Jackson, Dawn Johnson, Ashley Johnston, Shelby Lang, Chris LeCastillo, Erica Lossman, Zasha Montalvo, Tanya Narin, Hugh Oosterhouse, Vanessa Plaskett, Charlene Tabasa Rosenbaum, Ingrid Santa Maria, Joyce Minda Singh, Natasha Sullivan Harris, Courtney Terry, Nicholas Topoleski, Lisa Humphreys Borkink, Jessica Watford, Jovan Williams, Morgan Wuso, Natasha Zemetrowitz.
Congratulations to the graduates of the College of Health Professions.
Hello, I'm Ashutosh Tiwari, Senior Vice President and the Executive Dean of the College of IT. Wow, you did it. What an incredible accomplishment for you in reaching your goal to earn your degree. On behalf of all of us here at WGU, including your program mentors, course instructors, and evaluators, congratulations. We wish you the very best.
Paul Chance, Brian Simo, Kevin Jones, Ricky Mall, Vin Nguyen, Michael Ostigai, Ryan Rollins, John Jack Rebel, Jagadishan Sankaran, Chad Schmutzer, Charles Shoga, Jonathan Truex, Kathleen Vaughn, Troy Williams, Xu Shang.
Congratulations to the graduates of the College of Information Technology.
Hello, I'm Stacy Ludwig Johnson, and I'm the VP of Academic Operations for the Teachers College. We are so proud of you and your accomplishments. Congratulations on reaching this goal and earning your degree. From all of your program mentors, your course instructors, evaluators, and the field experience team, and the rest of the Night Owl Network, we wish you the very best.
Christiana Edewui Aderanmu, Amanda Adler, Heather Andy Cochea, Caitlin Antonucci, Anna Berry, Melinda Berry, Michelle Benavides, Janelle Blue, Jennifer Blates, Leanne Boggs, Lisa Bolas, Martin Bouchek, Kelly Bridges, Christiana Brogdon, Ashley Brooks, Michael Brown, Cassandra Bustamante, Taylor Bybee, Samantha Byrne, Rachel Carterud, Kyle Casey, Roman Castorena, Regina DeVero, Kelsey Duddels, Benjamin Doan Stevens, Shayla Downs, Joan Adie, Angela Edwards, Jennifer Eichenmiller, Kaylin Elliott, Holly Ellis, Stephen Emlaw, Rachel Farmer, Holly Farnham, Marin Fisher, Tiana Flemister, Emily Ford, Crystal Fremid, Melissa Gray, Ashley Green, Tiffany Gregory, Amy Griffin, Wendy Griffin, Kayla Groby, Mallory Hampton, Alma Hernandez, Heather Hollencheck, Kara Holler Perez, Nancy Hostert Ruiz, Nicole Osborne Howard, Laura Taylor Justinson, Tippy Kerwin, Jessica Kimber, Autumn King, Aaliyah Korch, Shayna Lander, Rachel Leslie, Cassandra Lipscomb, Brenna Lowell, Louisa Ludovich, Michaela McNeil, Sarah Michelle Montez, Karen Nelson, Courtney Norton, Brittany Osborne, Katie Pellegrini, Talina Pipes, Kathleen Patel, Adriana Pridemore, Sarah Graham Relany, Jada Rentagado, Socorro Rios, Carrie Rondo, Marie Sheedy, Hannah Shook, Daniel Smithson, Julia Sutherland, Beatrice Suarez, Sydney Tucker, Emily Valerio, Monica Van Regan Mortar, Devin Vickers, Candida Wagner, Madeline Walton, Tanya West, Kia Williams, Lisa Wilson, Lindsay Walter, Megan Woolley.
Congratulations to the graduates of the Teachers College.
Lindsay Asensio, Jessica Ashler, Catherine Bauman, Heather Beck, Amy Benoit, Jessica Bauscher, Jane Burns, Henzie Ann Chrysostom, Tommy Cornell, Candace Craig, Amanda Daniel, Tessa Davenport, Ian Izell, Phoebe Hayfully, Christine Kessler, Amber Kimball, Sylvia King, Zachary Lopez, Eric Ludex, Crystal Mahindaratne, Stephanie Mitchell, Daniel Murphy, Brittany Murray, Amanda Nadeau, Aaron Nafziger, Sierra Parks, Bree Patton, Chloe Paulson, Thomas Price, Sarah Ramos, Lizzie Richards, Amber Sabine, Leah Sargent, Robert Simpson, Brittany Stambo, Elizabeth Stevens, Christy Stone, Megan Theobald, Danny Truitt, Krish Underwood, Amy Ventura, Tisha Watts, Carrie Wender, Christopher West, Tamara Weinmiller, Katie Zelke.
Congratulations to the graduates of the College of Business.
Laura Allen, Bridget Anderson, Stacy Augustiniak, Heather Barnes, Shani Blank, Sandra Brackman, Kathy Brady, Bailey Butler, Heather Bird, Brooke Ketchot, Brooke Sheena, Desiree Conover, Kim Creech, Shelley Daniels, Vicky DeQuino, Valerie Diaz, Tammy Driver, Lisa Farrell, Keneni Fatuma, Meredith Green, LaDonna Hardy, Krista Hotchkiss, Amber Keegan, Patricia LeBlanc, Jamie Jean Lay, Juliana Milano, Donna Jo Mitchell, Donnell Moss, Kaylin Renfro, Gracie Reinhard, Danielle Seitz, Natalie Springer, Sarah Stewart, Latasha Verges, Marie Vernet, Allison Wall, Laura Eve Williamson, Keturah Woods McGuire.
Congratulations to the graduates of the College of Health Professions.
Jason Allred, Maria Adalia Bastian, Daniel Berry, Seth Blair, Lisa Denofrey, Dalton Foster, Beth Fuller, Joseph Little, Jeremy Lumsden, Daniel Massey, Anthony McMurtry, Rahim Nathwani, Teen Nguyen, Jason Prosky, Sean Reynolds, Anthony Rothweiler, Teresa Rovinsky, Brett Wilford, Brennan Watley, Patricia Wolf.
Congratulations to the graduates of the College of Information Technology.
Danielle Adkins, Amanda Allred, Elizabeth Biggs, Christine Bourbons, Laura Bowles, Stephanie Caton, Laura Sell, Christine Clark, Sharon Clark, Joey Clements, Leanna Copeland, Elisa Costello, Christina Dale, Danielle Davis, Melissa Davis, Diamond Evans, Eliana Garcia, Emily Goldhart, Sarah Gonzalez, Randa Goodwin, Michaela Goswick, Jessica Green, Diana Gregg, Rebecca Guillory, Kayla Handyside, Melanie Hedson, Caitlin Henricks, Nicole Hicks, Stephanie Homan, Brianna Holdbrooks, Jasmine Holliday, Katina Hallman, Stephanie Jensen, Malia Kern, Sindel Kopp, Mallory Loescher, Christian Luyando, Buffy Marlowe, Nicole Marquez, Ashley McClendon, Amy McDowell, Hope Michelson, Crystal Moe, Susan Moriarty, Zoe Mumley, Jessica Murphy, Zaina Nasser, Alexandria Noel, Heather Parrish, Autumn Paulson, Amy Porter, Ashley Quillen, Tawana Randall, Hannah Reeves, Jessica Richter, Melinda Riggs, Kaylee Ritter, Brittany Romero, Mary Kate Rose, Hannah Rush, Jennifer Scheibel, Melissa Schroeder, Mary Beth Sherrod, Marilee Smith, Wendy Stevens, Jordan Strange, Christina Strothman Evans, Adrian Taylor, Josiah Taylor, Heather Tiedemann, Katie Van Gresh Ippy, Kelsey Velasco, Dana Wakefield, Susan Welch, Stephanie Williams.
Congratulations to the graduates of Teachers College.
Congratulations again, graduates. I'd like to take this moment to recognize and thank the graduates wearing blue and gold philanthropy cords today for their generosity and support for other students in WGU's Fellow Night Owl Scholarship. Philanthropy cords are not only a physical symbol of a graduate's commitment to WGU, but they will also support a legacy that will last for generations to come. Thanks to the incredible support of these alumni and thousands of alumni before them, more than $204,000 have been raised for the Fellow Night Owl Scholarship, which has helped more than 175 students cross the finish line to graduation. Thank you for your support in helping your fellow Night Owls succeed. The degree you have earned at WGU will create new pathways to opportunity, but it's important to remember that commencement is not the end. It represents a new beginning. As we close today, I hope you'll take a moment to reflect on the pride you felt during this ceremony. Thank you for letting us be a part of your educational journey and celebrate with you. As you celebrate, please share your excitement on social media using the hashtag WGUGrad. This now concludes our ceremony. Thank you all for joining us.
Welcome.